All right, man, I'm done rambling. I appreciate y'all. It's been beautiful. Stay up. Trade green. And if you're not trading green, step back. Use logic. Use logic. All right? Use logic. That's number one. We can listen all day long until we're blue in the face to people. But at the end of the day, the market is telling you what it wants you to do. I've already put out these examples. If you listen to this video, the market is telling you what you need to do. You need to not listen to all the riffraff. Don't listen to the riffraff. Just look at what the market's telling you. The market done told you many times. You know, it can always come back. But the idea of the game is to have your capital at these times. That's the idea of the game. If you have your capital at these times, even if you buy at $2 and you didn't buy at $3.50 or $3, right in here, $2.80, you right now are golden. You right now are golden. I know a very smart individual that's chilling in here at 195. And you know what? He's been chilling here at 195 for months. If no ands, I'm just trying to add to my position. I just want to chill. Should he have took some profits around about 330s? Of course. Why not? Or maybe he did. You don't know what he did. But I know right now he still said fat. And he's a believer in XRP. That's the difference. Like a lot of you are. A lot of you out there believing in this here, shoot. They got people running wild. This is what it's all about. They come down here, it's all right. Double up. 3, 4, 5 times. I ain't telling no lies. Have a good night. I don't know. It's just I have to look at this. Everybody's in such a twirl about these dumps. Let's see what's going down. Let's see what. First off, let's see what signs has shown to where it showed us what was going to happen and why we could and how we could have avoided this, and then what we might have to see coming up, where we might be headed. Because I do see some potential here. I don't want to be too bullish, but I do see some potential here. Now this right here obviously is this level here, and I'd be a lot more comfortable here around the 59. I'm not even gonna lie, I'd be so much more comfortable around the 59 buying, but that's not where we're at, and we're not gonna just make up things. We're gonna run over here and we're gonna say, okay, this right here is the gap is fulfilled in the 68, 70 range, especially that 70 range. The gap is filled. Okay, I mean it hasn't quite got there yet, but that's where we might be headed. If we kind of zoom in, this is the monthly. Kind of get in a little more. Move some of this right here. Let's mark that up. You see, we're almost to that. And we hadn't quite met any gaps, but we're there. We don't have to touch this. It doesn't. But that right there is a good explanation why and where we're at for wherever. So let's see where we're going. Maybe, matter of fact, let's kind of zoom in, see what XRP is doing. And this is beautiful. I mean, look at that wick. We're on a top of the food chain. Time frame there. Now I do want to say, ping, and then we did break this little wedge here. I'm still expecting maybe some. Now look, if the bottom does fall out the market, then we won't see all this ping. If we are to see a bit of a bull run, or what they are calling the alt season, then we would see BTC doing a lot of sideways shuffling. At least popping up here to the 109 range, okay. But I believe that and then doing another shuffle, so that maybe in the bigger time frames we could look at a double top, or maybe even a triple top. You don't see a double top there. Here we had a big double top right there, big humpback mountains, ready to go. And I'm hoping that maybe this right here is a replay of that right there. Come down here, we're gonna meet right here, just as filling gaps. And then shoot back up, which would make sense around the 109, 110. I'd like to see it hit this right here, really be like the 115, 120 range. But that's just speculation. But I do hope for a nice bounce here, and then we can start climbing back up, and then finish off around here before we have to pull back down here. And I don't know that would ever go to 40s. Let's think about that. From 120 to 40, that's about $80,000 drop. Shoving. That's actually, if you consider this one from a 70 to a 16, possibilities are endless. There is no jump too big, no gap too small, no gap too large. I've been wondering for a long time when this $30,000 gap is going to get filled. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. Everybody wants to know what's going on with XRP and the DDDs and BDBs. So we're going to go right here. This is what I'm hoping. Ping. We can keep playing. Maybe stay around the $3 range. Keep playing. Everybody can make money right here. We can hit the alt season. And then, the sky's the limit from there, because really that's no man's land. Once it's all said and done. Chilling. I've been to the 340s. However you want to look at it, however you want to go. But hopefully we stay here. If the floor was to crash, bang, $1, ladies and gentlemen, $1. $1. Yeah, that right there could be the most bearish issue that we have here, which would sound absurd, and it would sound absurd, but but would it? It would though. It really wouldn't, considering we were from 65 cents all the way up here, $1.65, 3.30, 3.40. Just it would not be absurd to fill this gap, or at least come in here and just shuffle around the $1.20 range, $1.20, $1.50 range, and before we did any more moves. Although that'd be a weird wild move, BTC would have to come down and meet this, and I just think that'd be too quick, too fast. Hopefully we catch this. Let's see what USDT wants to do. Oh, another thing before we do throw into USDT, let's get rid of all that real quick. Yeah, I'm hoping, that's what I've been looking for, USDT to kind of match this here energy, and it looks like it kind of has. So, you know, that right there is a bullish sign for BTC and the altcoins. If we can get this thing to shuffle down, you know, a little bit here, and you know, if we go, then we can get our bullish moves on the BTC. But as of right now, this is where we stand. Dow Jones obviously took a big hit, put something else out on everybody else's. That's a good double top, which I did call that out already. There's a whole different ballgame. This right here we want to point out. Check March, -8%. I do want to say there's 6 green months of March and 7 red months of March. So really, there's no type of differentiation. Early years maybe, but here recent, the first quarter of BTC's been, I mean, that was COVID quarter, I guess. You know, March 11th or so, US declared it. April's looks a lot of bullish months in April. Something to look towards, you know, obviously this third quarter's, yeah, I don't know, it's kind of spotty, but something to look at, You see we got a -8.4% in March. It's also the 10th of March. They always say selling may walk away. That was true in these years, and that's whenever it was real big. Last year it did not hit that. But let's look. Positive March, positive March, positive March. Maybe negative March. Positive May, positive summer. Maybe ending it up. You know, I don't know. We can't just keep pulling ideas out of the hat. That's what everyone else does. We gotta guess about logic. Now, I don't really like Dow Jones right now. You know, I had such a beautiful prediction for this one, and it was that this, you know, double top. Now, if it was to dump and fill some gaps, there could be a gap to fill. Like that. Which would bring us down to the 37,000 range, and everybody would shit their drill. Oh, excuse me. Would feel very shady about what's going on. I do not know what that thing is because it doesn't ever help me. It's like I just started using this thing, you know? So this right here. Sorry. I'm not new, I swear. Alright, so then the Dow Jones. You know, but if you look at it from that perspective, it's very bullish though, super bullish. But the sentiment stays high, Trump drops the dollar, maybe we just keep going bull. God, how much bullish can we go? But you know what, that's usually when the market just surprises you. Everybody's like, boom, 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 let's go ahead, you can buy 50% margin. Oh, it's your cash flow, regulation T, so why not? It's a double top, let's ignore it, let's just make it bigger. And then again, maybe not. Maybe catch his feet. Jump back up here. Breaking out 47K. And then we replay the cycle. And to me, if it was going to blow, the floor is going to fall out, we would spike before we dumped. But that's not always the case. Not always the case. And so to come down here to this 37,000 would be completely normal to fill a gap, although we would feel that hit. If Trump wants to stay in office, though, he would probably not get us to that 50K range where the sentiment will really dump, and then people will have an excuse to jump on out. Now, I do want to hit the airlines are taking hits. I'm not quite sure why. Oil is down at a low. I remember looking at this 80 level, like, man, we got to really make money at this level to buy. And we did buy, but we never really got anywhere. I mean, that was about this time. So maybe we made some money, but I don't know. I don't really remember. Obviously, Tesla took a big 15% down, but who cares? This right here, TSM, sell, 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 89. We'll get it at 170. There's some losers here. Put some money off this guy today. GameStop, you know, I'm one of the guys, you know. I guess I could leave that. That's cool. Meant to be. I don't really need to mess with that thing anyway. I was just looking at it because it actually made a little comeback. The d.c.a. Oh, beautiful Monday. Yeah. Slowly but surely took a 103.9. 110. This is on January 9th. So 3 months. First quarter of the dollar. Right here, ladies and gentlemen. Which we've noticed, and I don't know if you noticed, but I've noticed. I'm pretty sure the economy is ramping up. And at least if not, sentiment is high and people think. But then again, maybe it's tax time.